So today we're going to be talking about one of the first things you should do when you first lower your car, any car for that matter. Personally, I haven't done it because I've been lazy, I'm going to be honest, and because I don't drive the car at night that often. But when I did drive it at night, I did feel like that I was at a disadvantage for not doing that. And that thing is properly adjusting your headlights. So when you lower your car, your headlight beams also like go down a little bit. Like it's only a little bit, like you might not notice it up close, but like when the car is here, stops here, and like your high beam's like not reaching all the way there, like the further away you go, like the more of a difference it makes. So I'm gonna fix that today and I'm gonna show you guys how to. It's literally like one of the simplest thing ever. I've just been super lazy. Like literally all you need is Phillips head screwdriver. I think it's 6 inches, I believe. Like I don't have the proper one, but like I think it's 6 inches. You're gonna need some tape, painter's tape, masking tape, and you're gonna need your garage door. So we're gonna close this. We're gonna put the tape on. I'll walk you guys exactly through what to do, but also keep in mind that there's a bunch of theories and DIY, like how to do that on YouTube already, like the proper way, I guess to put it. But I'm not gonna be following that per se because like the car is really low. Even if it's 1 or 2 inches higher than what the headlight beam should be pointing at, like it's not gonna blind anyone because the car is very lower. So I'm just gonna take a video before we adjust the headlight at night, like when I'm driving around at night with my headlights on, just so I can see how much more I need to raise it. And then after I raise it, I'm gonna take another video and I'll show you guys, of course, so I know like if I need to, if it's fine or if it needs more adjustment. And we'll keep on going like this till I get to where like the headlights are not just pointing at the ground like they are right now. And also we're also gonna be adjusting the fogs. I don't know if you guys knew the fogs were adjustable. I didn't think so because they look so tiny, but like apparently they are adjustable. So we're also gonna be doing that because right now basically my fogs, it's only mostly for like side illumination. Like I can't even, when I turn on my fogs, like it doesn't help much with lighting. So we're gonna try to raise that up a little bit too. But if you guys do want a more in-depth explanation of like what exactly you need to do to adjust your headlights, information on your headlights and all that, I actually found a super great link. Like it's a blog post of someone who described the whole thing from like A to Z. Like I don't even think he missed one detail, man, but like it was a lot to read through. Like it's a lot of information to take in, but yeah, I'm gonna be using that information. And if you guys want to take a look at it, it'll be the first link down in the description below. But yeah, basically in this video, I'll just show you guys how to quickly do it. Because literally like you could just take this screwdriver right here. You could just take this, pop your hood open and twist it, and then like it'll be it. Like that's how simple it is. It's a bit more complicated for the fog, but we'll go over it. So the first thing you're going to want to do before we start the actual headlight adjustment process is that you're going to want to fill up your gas all the way. So if you look over here right now, you can see that the gas is only a quarter full. What we want to start with is a full tank of gas, just because when you do put gas in your car, the height will go down a little bit. It might not be a lot, but like it's a significant difference when you're actually adjusting your headlights. So yeah, let's do that right now. And then there's one more thing I think we need to do, but for now let's go get gas. So after you fill up the gas, next what you're gonna need to do is fill up your tire pressure. So make sure it's up to spec. I think the spec is 35 psi if I'm not wrong. But yeah, it's in the door, so just open your door and you'll see it there. So now that we filled up the gas and the tire pressure, now we're gonna talk about how to set up your car so that your car is straight to the garage. So it might look straight, but if you want to take an extra step and make sure you're straight, you're gonna have to do what I'm doing right here, which is pulling up as close as possible to the garage door, and then you're gonna get a measuring tape and find a point on your headlight that you can use for both sides to measure it. So here, as you can see, I chose the corner of the headlight closest to the front grille of the car, and I'm going to be using that as my point of reference to measure the distance from the headlight to the garage, and you want the distance to be the same on each side. So then after that, you get in the car and then don't touch the steering wheel, just hold it straight and then just back up as far as you can. So before we get started on how exactly to do it, I just wanted to show you guys a before and after. So right now we're only looking at the headlight comparison. On the left side is the before and on the right side is the after. So one thing that I noticed just approaching this corner is like if you look at this white car coming up, I'll show it on the screen right here. So if you see the white car on the right screen right now, like on the left side you can't even see it before you're like super close to it. And another thing is just like look at the cutoff of the headlight on the left side versus on the right side. Like on the left side you can only see like what's right in front of you, versus on the right side you can see almost anything further ahead. So to show you guys how high the headlight beams actually are, and they're not that high, I went into a neighborhood. So right now we're looking at the after comparison. So I'm gonna try to like face some cars here. You can see it doesn't even go up to the driver's side window. Here you can see it doesn't even go up to the mirrors. And now we're gonna be facing a car that's parked on the street, and you can see that it doesn't even go up in the windshield. So don't worry, you're not gonna be blinding anyone, especially if you're lowered. You don't have to worry about that. Just like raise it up because it's gonna help you and you're gonna be safer and feel safer too. Okay, so approaching the stop sign, we're gonna see how far the headlight go up, and you can see you can't even see the back windshield, so that means we're good. So now let's hop back onto the comparison and keep watching for a bit more. Okay, so just turning this corner, you're gonna see a white car on the left side, and you can see how much like better we can see it. Yeah, given that I am going a bit to the left side, but you can see how much higher the lights actually are. And now after the stop sign, just look at the car that's coming up on the right shoulder, the white car. You can see that on the left side we can't even see it until right about now, but on the right side we could already see it from the stop sign. This is how much better it is, and this is why I definitely recommend you guys do it. So yeah, let's get into how to do it now. Okay, so now to the actual process. So right now we're just gonna grab a piece of painter's tape and mark the top of the headlight beam, just where it stops. Do it on both sides, and also grab a towel if you have it. If not, that's fine. So place the towel on the opposite headlight that you're going to be working on, just so you can hide the beam and it's not going to distract you as much when you're trying to raise up the headlight. So the location of the adjustment screw is right underneath the washer fluid. So you guys will see that weirdly shaped hole. And this is where you put your screwdriver into that hole that I highlighted right here. So this is where you put it, and then you twist it clockwise or counterclockwise to go up or down. So now, which way do you twist? So if you look down in the blog post I linked in the description, you're going to see that the author says that for the driver's side, you have to twist it clockwise for it to go up, and you have to twist it counterclockwise on the passenger side for it to go up. But when I was actually doing it, like it's actually the opposite way around. So it's not a big deal. Like just play around with it, like twist a few turns clockwise and counterclockwise, see which one works for you. But for me, it was counterclockwise on the driver's side makes it go up, and clockwise on the passenger side makes it go up for the headlights. So here we're done the driver's side, and we're just gonna transfer the towel to the driver's side and work on the passenger side for now. But before that, let's just put the piece of tape on so we have our base point and just move it up. Okay, so now moving on to the fog lights. It's basically the same thing as the headlights, just do the same tape marking thing. So mark up the top of the fog lights and on both sides, and you guys can clearly see that gap in the headlight and the fog lights. This is exactly why our fog lights are useless when they're not adjusted properly. So you're just gonna need to raise it to try to close that gap. So the location of the adjustment screw for the fog lights was actually kind of hard to get to. So I'm just showing you like the approximate whereabouts of where it is. So it's that you have to look through that hole right there. But I'm going to put a picture on the screen right now where it shows you exactly where you should put it. And yeah, you just put the screwdriver in there and you twist it clockwise or counterclockwise. So again, going back to the blog post, it says that for the fog lights, you need to turn it clockwise to go for it to go up and counterclockwise for it to go down. But I actually found that it was the other way around. So you needed to turn the fogs counterclockwise for it to go up and clockwise for it to go down. So again, just put the screwdriver in there and give it a few twists, and you'll like start to see where it's going. Oh, and you're probably gonna see my brother walk in here, but yeah, that's my brother for all of you guys that probably didn't see him before. So one thing that I wanted to bring up was that like when it got to a certain point where it almost closed that gap, the fog kind of maxed out. So watch out for that. I don't know if it's gonna happen to you or if it only happened to me, but I couldn't get my fogs too much higher up than what you guys are seeing on the screen right now. So yeah, try to get as high as you can. Oh, and also I tried to get some footage for the fogs like before and after, but I just looked at the footage and you can barely tell the difference. But trust me, in person you can tell it's a way better difference. So yeah, just spend the extra 10-15 minutes to do it. It'll be worth it. So that was it for this video. As you guys saw, it was straightforward, super simple. Basically all you need is a screwdriver, and if you really want to take it to the next step, then you're gonna need a few more things like a towel, measuring tape, and a few other things that you guys probably saw in the video that I can't remember on the top of my head. But yeah, that'll be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please make sure to like, comment down below, and subscribe. Also, I mentioned in the last video that this is gonna be my last video for a while. Like, I don't really feel like there's much else to do to the car right now, and doing anything more than that would just be throwing away money at the car just so I can put up content on the channel, and I feel like that's kind of overdoing it until I do find something that I really like and that I want to share with you guys. But yeah, like so far I don't see anything in the foreseeable future, so that's why I'm probably not going to be uploading for a bit. I'll probably still upload like a few vlogs here and there, but like it won't be like a consistent upload schedule like I had. I mean, like I hope I have more stuff to do to this car, but like I don't want to overdo it at the same time, so that's why I'm gonna choose to stop for a bit until maybe the summer or something. But yeah guys, that's all. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.